Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm surprised that nobody's ever talked about WasteLand. I watched this movie a while back, and I always wanted to upload it on this channel. It's a 2022 Spanish, and it's an hour and 32 minutes. And it's about a mom and her young son, and the dad goes off. I think he goes off to war, and uh, well, I'll read the plot synopsis and we'll go from there. But it says, while taking refuge from war on a remote homestead, a couple and their young son are haunted by a terrifying entity testing the ties that bound them. There was so much creepy stuff in this movie. I kept thinking I was going to see like some type of monster or some type of creature or stuff like that. But it had creepy stuff in there, but it never really let you see what was out there. Like one time I thought, well, there was this tree that looked like it was alive, and there was this evil spirit that was lurking the house. But this mom and this boy went through all kinds of stuff while the dad was away. And the mom she kind of ends up losing it towards the end. And because she was so, she was trying to protect her son. But her little boy was, he had these rabbits that he had to kill because because the dad didn't make it back home, and so the dad was supposed to come back home, but there's a war over there, and this is a Spanish film. But anyway, this whole movie is just creepy. Whoever filmed this did a really good job because I really like this. Is under chilling, scary, and supernatural horror, and it is just that. I'm telling you, man, I love this movie. I'm surprised a lot of people, maybe they do, maybe they didn't, but I'm just putting it on there, putting it on you guys' radar because there's so much stuff, man, that she was going through and stuff. And I was sitting there watching the movie, and I'm sitting there saying to myself, like, is this in her head, or is this that they're scared because they were out in the middle of nowhere, and they had this barrier where they couldn't go too far out because, I think they had this spot where they was going out towards the street, and he wouldn't, she wouldn't let him go too far out. And then she had to literally protect her own little boy. But towards the end, she got sick. I forgot how she got sick, but I know she got sick and he had to start taking care of her. But then she was really losing it towards the end. And then somehow, I think, she ended up dying. And then I think he ended up having to uh go off, and he ended up going at the end of the movie. He ends up having to just leave that house, and his mom dies, I think. His mom does die. But I'm surprised how good this movie is. I really am. I just was just I've always wanted to talk about this movie, so I thought I'd upload on this anyway. I know I'm just jumping around, but I'm just telling you, it's called The Wasteland, and it's a Spanish movie. It's an hour and 32 minutes. And like I said, man, it's just whoever shot this, and the camera angles and all that kind of stuff, and the creepiness and the tenseness. It's got a lot of tenseness. It's like it says, it's chilling, scary, and supernatural horror. But you gotta understand, it's a foreign movie. It's a Spanish-made movie, which you guys know by now. I like all these foreign movies, man. I didn't used to like foreign movies at all. I used to think they all suck. I ain't gonna lie. So I just started watching one day. I was like, damn, these movies are pretty good. Cause I'm just so Americanized because I live in America. I was born here. I was just like, nah, ain't nothing can beat my American movies. But you know what? These foreign films, man, they are rocking it, man. I mean, they are rocking it. It's good to see things through another set of eyes. You know what I mean? Just, y'all, sometimes when you're baffled about something, maybe you need a second opinion or a second set of eyes to look at something. Like I said, I never used to give these foreign films a chance because I ain't watching that crap. But man, I'll tell you what, man, which ones do I like the most out of all of them? It's hard to pick, but I think the Spanish movies are the ones I like the most. I don't know why. The ones over there in Spain that they make, I love the ones in Spain. Be making some good movies, man. But British, they be making some movies too. They be making some real good stuff too, though. But man, I tell you what, this is a Spanish film, man. It's an hour and 32 minutes, but I'm just telling you guys to check it out. Like I said, while taking refuge from war in a remote, it's a remote homestead, a couple and their young son. Because it starts out with the husband and the wife there, but the husband has to leave for some reason because it's it's war over there in Spain somewhere. I forgot. It's back in the 1800s or something like that, because there was no car or nothing like that. It was horse and buggy day. But anyway, it was a war. But like I said, their young son, a couple and their young son are haunted by a terrifying entity testing the ties that bond them. And to me, it played with your head, because I'm like, because I'm still wanting to see a creature. I'm still wanting to see some super force, natural, unseen something, but it never really, it just kept you like, that's creepy, and that's creepy. And then there was parts where you like, somebody's behind that door, something's getting ready to bust through that window, something's getting ready to, and I love that. I really do. So like I said, if you haven't heard of this, put this on your radar. This is called The WasteLand. It came out in 2022. God bless you guys. Take care of each other out there, and we'll catch you in the next video. We'll see you.